Hi Libras, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. This is going to be a reading for the month of August 2019, and I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, I would suggest to check out your rising and moon signs as well. So let's get started. The first card that we have for you is the Ace of Cups. And this is such a great card. I mean, it indicates that you're going to be feeling happy, positive, and good about yourself, much better than last month. And I know some of you were feeling down and it was a heavy month, but I think now we're moving into more of a positive time, and it's really great for making new friendships, getting out there and socializing. I think people are going to be very receptive and kind and friendly to you with this card. I think it's also a good indication of some good news or celebrations that are coming your way. For those of you that are single, I think this is a really great omen, and it represents new relationships and romance for you. So it's a really great time to meet new people. The Knight of Cups is also a great love omen for those of you that are single. You know, there could be an offer coming your way that brings you a lot of excitement. You might have been interested in somebody, and you might receive a message from them. They might text you or invite you out. It could also be an indication, that it's time to take action and to follow your heart. Allow yourself to get swept off your feet. If you do meet somebody, if you do meet this Knight of Cups, if the Knight of Cups is a person, they're usually charming, typically male, and they're very emotional, romantic, caring, and gentle, and warm, and it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but it could indicate that you will get swept off your feet. You might get an offer, or if you're interested in someone, this would be a great time to go with it and message them and initiate with them to see how they feel. I think it's a really great indication of just following your heart, and I do see really these two cards as positive for those of you that are single for your dating future. The Sun Tarot card, it indicates a lot of positivity, optimism, and fun, and I think things are going really well for you. I think you're very enthusiastic. You have very happy vibes and positive energy that you're giving out, and people are really responding well to it. I think also this card can indicate that if you have been lied to, if someone's deceived you, I think that this card means that that will all come to light. So you will find the truth. If someone has been lying to you, you will find the truth. It will be shown a light on. This card also signifies good luck. I think that you could potentially be traveling. If you're single, for those of you that are single, I think that there is the Sun means that there's a great relationship coming your way. I mean, it could be with this water sign that I mentioned. Whatever offer you get, it means that there could be a potential for it to be turned into something serious. But in the meantime, I think that you're feeling fun and carefree. You're not holding on to anything. You're not feeling sorry for yourself. I think you're enjoying being single. You're getting yourself out there and you're giving people chances. And with this type of energy, with this type of positive energy that you're bringing, you are attracting the right kind of people, and potentially you are potentially attracting a long-term relationship as well. You also have the Empress card. Again, Cancer. If you're single and you're ready to get out there, this card really can indicate real love and romance, that it's on its way. You're putting yourself out there. People are drawn to you, especially those people that need empathy and compassion and that need the nurturing that you provide. They're going to be drawn to you, and you really do have an opportunity to meet somebody. You know, with the Justice card, Cancer, you are getting, for those of you that are single, you are getting your justice. You know, you have treated people with integrity and you've treated them with kindness, and and you may have not been treated well in the past, in your past relationships. You know, you might be holding on to something because you feel sad about things that have happened before. You've been hurt by other people, and so, you know, maybe that's been holding you back, but I really see you putting yourself out there. And the Justice card really is that, you know, if you've been treating other people with kindness and you haven't been getting it in return, this card can indicate that this imbalance is about to be corrected with a loving partner that you deserve, that's going to treat you well. And they're coming into your life this month. If you're single, also the Chariot is indication that your past relationships have left you a little hurt. You know, their past relationships have left you maybe afraid to open up, but I think that this card signifies that you can overcome the pain of your past and move forward in your love life. You can overcome this past and you will get your justice. You will get the person that you deserve. You will get the person that appreciates everything that you do and that is excited to be with you, and that gives you the attention and emotional support that you deserve. For those of you that are coupled, if you're in a relationship, the Ace of Cups is, you know, an excellent opportunity for renewal of the relationship. And you know, it's a cup where you and your partner can let go of past wrongdoings and open your hearts to each other. It's very harmonious. You know, it could mean proposals, good news, you know, invitations to celebrations. So you could be, you know, attending baby showers or engagements or weddings. You know, it can also signify pregnancy for those of you that are in a relationship and they're looking to get pregnant. You know, I can see that happening in the month of August for you. For some of you, and if you are in a relationship, the Knight of Cups can also signify proposals and marriage or offers of a deeper commitment. So maybe some of you were in an exclusive relationship, and I think that this month I can see further commitment being given. You know, maybe you've become exclusive now, or maybe there's a proposal for marriage, or maybe to move in together, or whatever it is to make that next step together. I do see that coming for you, for some of you. It's also really great month for, you know, joy and happiness. I think it's a great period for fun and passion and positivity. You know, the sun can also, if you're in a relationship, it kind of shines light onto everything that's in its path. So, you know, it could mean that hidden issues will be highlighted this month. So any issues, but the good thing is that any issues that are highlighted, they will be resolved for greater good. So for example, you know, it can take in two forms. So it can either make whatever hidden issues there are, it could be resolved and the relationship could be more open and honest and, you know, grow for the better. And in other cases, you know, it could be an ending, but whatever it is, it's going to be the best for you. So whatever happens, it's going to be the best for you. However, I don't see it being an ending because it's followed, you know, I have it paired with the Empress, and the Empress is a really positive card. So I actually do think in the end that whatever issue is shown to light, I think that you'll be able to work through it and grow through it. And I think that in the end, it will just make the relationship more open communication. And I think ultimately it will make it stronger at the end of the day, because the sun really brings positive into your love life. And it can, again, signify an engagement or wedding. You know, is signified in both of these cards. And of course the Empress, you know, can signify a pregnancy card for those of you that are looking to get pregnant. But, if you're in a relationship, it's also an indicator of a committed relationship that becomes deeper and more loving and affectionate. So, which is why I think that if something comes to light, some issues arise from your relationship or some things that were hidden, I do see it turning into more of a positive and committed in the end. So for the Justice card, I think that it actually, well, this card really depends whether it's a good or bad card. So for example, if you and your partner are being honest with each other, then you will see rewards and a bigger commitment. It can really indicate marriage or represent a marriage contract, Justice. But if you have been dishonest, or there's been, a third-party situation or some dishonesty there, it could indicate that the truth is revealed and then the consequences will be dealt with. However, because this is such a positive reading, I do really think that I do see, honesty and integrity in the relationship, and I see it being harmonious and being a bigger commitment. All of these cards, to me, for those of you that are coupled, really signify to me engagements, deeper commitment, or maybe just deeper understanding of each other and getting closer to each other on another level. Again, with the Chariot, the Chariot suggests that you need to conquer your emotions in order to have a successful relationship. So if you and your partner have been going through a rough patch, maybe last month, and this card signifies that you need to come together and communicate and work hard. And all that it requires is just a little bit of hard work to resolve these issues. And, if you or your partner have anxiety issues, it's crucial to get this under control, because this can also represent, needing to balance the mind and the heart to be successful. But overall, Libras, for those of you that are coupled, I do see bigger commitment. I see, working through your issues. I see engagements. I see moving to a higher level with your partner, getting to know them better, harmony, and whatever issues arise, I do believe with the hard work and keeping your emotions under control, keeping your emotions balanced, you could get through it. For career-wise, again, I feel very positively about this spread. I think that for the Ace of Cups, it's a really positive omen. So for those of you, you will have new opportunities coming your way. If you have a job currently, this could signify a promotion, or it could also indicate that you're just going to get recognition for the hard work that you're putting out there. And I think that you're going to feel creatively inspired this month. I think you could receive some good news in terms of like loans or mortgage approvals, any contracts that you've been signing. Again, the Knight of Cups is really good news, and it's a positive offer. So for those of you that are waiting on news about a job or school, that you've applied for school, this represents, this is very successful. It can also represent something unexpected. Maybe you weren't expecting a promotion, or maybe you weren't expecting an offer to come in or an opportunity to come in. But I would just say be open to any opportunity that comes to you this month, even if it's unexpected, even if you weren't planning for it. Just be open. And, I think if there's any work-related drama, you're going to be able to handle this with diplomacy. Again, people are going to feel very positive around you this month, and I think that you will be able to solve any work dramas that you've been having. If you have any deals or negotiations, I see them going well. I think you're also going to use your creativity a lot this month, which is fantastic. For those of you that are looking for a career and you're not set on you haven't decided what you wanted to do, this card can indicate that potentially it could be you should move to an artistic or a creative field. That's what this card, if you're trying to decide what to do, and especially if you're deciding between creative or not, this card suggests to go in a creative way. So you could also be getting some new opportunities in a creative field, and you might not have as much experience in it, but I would just say go for it, and be ready to jump in, and you can make any project a success. Financially, you'll be doing well. The sun is basically abundance. So any project that you start, if you have found yourself holding back on starting that new career, on starting that new project, on starting a new school, a career change, this really means that you will be successful, but you will have to jump right into it. For the Empress, it seems like you're really following your passion this month, which is fantastic. I think you are feeling very creative, and you can inspire people with your passion this month. I think you'll be full of great ideas, new ideas. If you're in a legal dispute, this is a favorable omen. It can also signify that circumstances may arise that might throw you off balance. You might have some challenges work-wise, but either way, you can keep yourself in an even keel. And some of you might have a few options, maybe work-wise. Maybe you have a few options of where to go. You're not sure. You're weighing to stay at a new job or go start somewhere new. So you're trying to decide what to do. But this card for career can also mean that you need to pay attention for balancing your work and your personal life. So just make sure that you take the time for yourself and take care of yourself. And also, those around you. So you want to just balance work. You don't want to focus just too much on work and, wear yourself out. You have to practice self-care and also give attention to your partner, your family, and those around you that are asking you for that. And so we also have the Chariot, and the Chariot represents overcoming obstacles, with determination and willpower. So I think now is really the time for you to go after what you want. Of course you're going to have challenges. Of course there's going to be obstacles in your way. But if you stay focused, you keep your composure, you keep an even keel, right? And if you're confident in your abilities, you will be successful. I think some of you have been feeling a little insecure with your abilities recently and have been feeling a little down. But I see this month, I see you feeling more confident. I see you maybe traveling for work, which is very exciting. I think maybe in the past some of you were acting a little defensively, because you were trying to hide your emotional vulnerability, but you may feel like you were battling, but I think this month you have to maintain your focus, and remember that you maintain your focus and you will be successful. This also represents success in sports and competitions for those of you that are involved in that. Basically this card is just a suggestion to put aside, to try and find a balance between your heart and your mind, and to put aside any of your worries, the worries that are distracting you from true focus, and to put those aside, and you will be successful. If you're having issues with work colleagues, like I said before, and you feel like maybe some of your work colleagues are trying to sabotage you, put those all aside. Put your worries aside and just work hard and keep your focus on your goals. If you are seeking for a job and you're feeling stuck, now is the time. Now is a great time. August is a great time to go for that job that you've always wanted. You can beat the competition and you can achieve your goals this month. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go after whatever you've been holding back. I see new offers coming in. I see positive positive response to any applications, jobs. If you start a new business, it can be successful. You might be weighing a lot of options. You might have a few business ideas. Some of you might have a lot of things on your mind of what you want to do, but it's important to focus on one and work hard on that one, and you will be successful. So overall, Libra, I think we're looking at a more peaceful month. It's different than last month. So it's lighter, it's very positive. I think it's a great time to start a new project, to travel if you want to. It's such a great time for socializing for those of you that are single. I see you putting yourselves out there. I see the potential for love interest, things turning into commitment, you getting what you deserve. In the past, you might have not had people treat you the way that you deserved, but you're going to get that, and you will be successful. I see you working on a lot of creative projects. There's so much creativity in this spread. So for those of you that are artists, it's such a great time to pursue it this month, to work on your projects, to start a new business, to let the past go, to let past relationships go and move forward. And, and for those of you that are coupled, I also see the potential for more commitment, and just for harmony, and whatever is shown a light on will have a positive outcome, and you will work through it this month. So thank you so much again for tuning in, Libra. I'll see you again in mid-month. I hope that this resonated. If not, check out your rising and your moon, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.